What is intonation?
It is the rising and falling of a voice.
Rising and falling. What else? What it creates in sound?
I think it creates a statement or questions.
Good. What do we call it? Intonation creates a melody in a language. As Masum said, how many patterns do we have in intonation? Intonation is falling and rising the sound from low to high and high to low in tones. Not notes in instrumental musical instruments or instrumental scales. And it creates a melody in a language. So we know it creates a kind of music in a language. Does each language has a melody? For example, English language, we know English language has a melody. How about Persian? How about French? Do they have? What do you think?
Yes, I think all the languages have that kind of intonation.
Correct.
In order to show emotions and or, as I said, statements or questions.
Great. So each language has its own intonation. We said that intonation has rising and falling, and we actually say it is similar to notes in musical instruments, in musical scales. So these notes are called tones, are called pitches. Pitches help us express our feeling, as Masum said, like anger, like surprising, like sadness, like shock. So, if we want to say what is intonation, intonation makes a speech meaningful. So we can conclude monotonous intonation is meaningless. So intonation this is intonation. Now we know about something about intonation. We need to introduce intonation patterns in English. But before we said that it has rising and falling patterns. So two basics of intonation in English are rising and falling. Can I take the word? When do we use falling intonation? Falling intonation, in falling intonation, stress and intonation are working together, and usually last words are stressed, and the pitch of our voices go down at the end of the utterance. For example, I am studying. This is monotonous intonation. But I am studying. This falling at the last utterance. Or I am studying English. Try to copy the prototype when native speakers are talking, because it helps you to talk as a native speaker, and it makes your sentence meaningful. Okay, and now we are some audios, and please listen to the audio and try to copy the native speaker's statements.
Unit 7, Exercise 2A. Use falling intonation with statements and commands. A downward arrow indicates falling intonation. Listen and repeat. Examples. A. He wants some chicken. B. I said to do it.
So it's my turn?
Yes.
One, I'm studying.
I'm studying.
Okay, pass the ball.
2, I'm studying English.
I'm studying English.
I'm studying English. Repeat again.
I'm studying English.
Okay, pass the ball.
Do it today.
Do it today.
4, do it later today.
Do it later today.
Great. So, this is falling intonation, and you try to copy the prototypes that native speakers said. Now, we said that intonation has two patterns. Another one is rising intonation. Rising intonation is used in short questions, like yes-no questions. Their answers are yes or no. And in rising intonation, pitches, the sound pitches are going up at the last utterance. For example, Masush, could you?
Is it new?
Is it?
New?
Is it new? Yes. What's the answer? Yes or no?
Yeah.
You please?
Do you like it?
Great. There are some questions in English like yes/no questions, which they are short. Do you know about it? About this? We call it tag questions. Have you heard it?
Yes.
Tag questions. What are tag questions?
When we want to make sure that what we think is true.
It is added to statements, and we usually start a conversation by tag questions. In tag questions, both intonation patterns are used, and when we use or speakers use falling intonation, they expect listeners agree with their statements. But if they use rising intonation, they are not sure about their statements. Got it?
Mhm.
For example, Mila, could you follow one of the intonation patterns in this question?
Nice day, isn't it?
Isn't?
It. Funny.
What I think you mean? Isn't it?
No, I
Or
think
isn't it?
funny, but
So again,
nice day, isn't it?
so Mazia, what Milad expects? Agree or it is agree? Message, try to use another intonation pattern.
Nice day, isn't it?
It means
Maybe she's disagree with us.
do you get it?
It means that the speaker is not sure how
Not
they
sure.
feel.
They do not your opinion.
Oh.
Did you get it? Did you get it? Okay.
Five. She's going home. 6. She's going home tomorrow.
Ready? Repeat. Yes.
7. I'll call the doctor. 8. I'll call Dr. Chen.
After.
I call Dr. J.
Unit 7, Exercise 3A. Use rising intonation at the end of an utterance when you ask yes-no questions. Yes-no questions require yes or no for an answer. Here, the pitch of the voice goes up or glides up at the end of the utterance. It rises on the vowel sound of the stressed syllable of the most important word and continues to rise. Listen and repeat. Examples. A. Did you see him?
Did you see him?
B. Do you like the shirt?
1.
Do you like the
Is
shirt?
it new?
Is it new?
2.
Falling or rising?
Rising.
For 10 questions, there are some audios.
Unit 7, Exercise 4. A tag question is a short question that is added to a statement. Many times, it is used to start a conversation. Use falling intonation when the speaker expects the listener to agree. Use rising intonation when the speaker may not be sure of the answer he or she will get. Listen and repeat. Examples. Nice day, isn't it?
Masuj?
Nice day, isn't it?
Rising or falling?
Rising.
Falling.
Falling.
Yes.
Isn't it?
1. They're rich, aren't they?
They're rich, aren't they?
They're rich, aren't they?
They're rich, aren't they?
One is?
One is falling, the second is rising.
One is agree or disagree?
Agree.
2. He's funny, isn't he?
He's funny, isn't he?
Agree or disagree?
He's funny, isn't he?
Isn't he? This time it's agree.
Not
3.
disagree. It's not clear.
Don't you?
Okay, this lesson is about was about intonation. As I said, intonation is very important to transfer our feelings to others without any words. Okay, try to practice 61 at home and 62.